Hey, everybody. So, yeah, good to be back. I was excited to be here tonight, too. um, there you go. Get a snort from Sam. Anyway, yeah, good to be back. I'm totally really have a plan. Still working on the meditation part of us sitting in our heart center and raising frequency, but we'll try a little quick, even just 5 minutes at the end here, just to see how it works. And then I want to keep it short though, so that you can just keep the kind of technique and just see how that maybe shifts some things for you. Definitely noticing the energy. Well, it comes in intense. Sometimes it's not as in your face or in your sleep, keeping you up. Still having reports of people having lots of sleeping disruptions and crazy dreams, and that's all continuing. We've got a full moon coming up on Tuesday, so that should be interesting. And it's a super moon again, so also intensified. It's in Sagittarius, though. I'm a Sagittarian, so the important part of that is really that it is the quest for the deeper meaning and the philosophical meaning and getting to the deeper covered up things. So you might see some revelations on that day, some new things coming up. We'll see what happens when we do the card read. I think we're still. So the first card we have tonight is Venusian Galactic Council. Starting answer the call. Time. Yeah, we're still getting much to put ourselves out there, not worry about it so much. What other people think, like when I say Venusian Galactic Council, I'm sure most people go, that's insane. But it's not insane. I don't think it's insane. I've already told you, you're not alone in the universe. Third eye activation. Chakra, inner vision, and clear seeing. So again, these intuitive abilities are starting to come on with us. So whether you're noticing them every day or just kind of like you just see things or know things in a different way, know that is part of it. So we're getting a little more in tune with our natural abilities. And then the Lemurian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with grace. Yeah, I mean, honestly, all three of those just are basically we're ready to start shining. And the true self is a spiritual being having a human experience. And we need to stop worrying about what everybody else thinks. Our journey and our ascension, if you want to call it that. So your soul's development, this is all about you. This isn't about everybody else and what they're doing. And, they all have their jobs to do. They all have their selves to look after, raise their own frequency, go through their own process. We get with that. But it's not our sole responsibility. Our soul responsibility, soul, S, not S-O-L-E, S-O-U-L, is you. 100%. Got to do the act upon it and see what happens. Just what else we're seeing right now, just the energy. Okay, yeah. Is willing release. Those little everything that is no longer served. It's time to release all this stuff. That's what we've been doing in this last couple of weeks where it's been a little tougher. Definitely people are releasing a lot of stuff. The next card is Broken Open. I've actually pulled this card a few times today for different things. So that is definitely why all the light coming through. We're allowing is sacred resonance. I think this is like our energy in our heart. There's the heart and the key. The key, again, and the heart shape in the hands is, so it's just us really, and just feeling the sacredness of that. Resonance is always that, like, just being quiet, right? Or introspective, that kind of thing. So Sumerian seed code. So just starting to really allow that energy of love, of grace, of peace and ease to come into our life, and to stop focusing on the past or the future, just really being present and just allowing that. And I don't even have a signal, so I don't even know if this is on the air or not. Hopefully it's recording it though, so it goes up. And if not, we'll just try again. Well, not tonight, because I'm going to go to bed early. I got to be up early. Light above the head. Just, being humbled by the universe, and then to stop, worrying about the past or the future, really being present and shifting your energy. So we're not in this like low vibrational energy, not releasing habits, addictions, or just all of these things that are bringing us down. People, honestly, sometimes it's just people. You gotta let them go. If you set them free and they come back, then that was meant to be. And if they don't, it definitely wasn't. Don't try to make it work. And then the last one, make time for self-love. So this is part of like raising that frequency, is that when we're sitting in our heart center, it's our heart center. And again, we're creating this energy and this buildup of energy at heart center. And once we are in alignment with that and connected to the universe, then we become the beacon or the lighthouse, because we right now we can't sustain energy like 24/7. It's just too much. So we're kind of going back and forth between these levels of frequency, and it's very disconcerting. It's been a challenge. But I think the really important part is to be using both, but being in both. And once you realize that this higher frequency is easier, it's practicing. We're just practicing getting into it so that we can sustain it for longer, right? Like it's like we're going to run a marathon of higher frequency, of 5D frequency, coming up here. So we're going to train for it by doing like 5-minute increments a day, whether that's like you take that from 5 to 10 to half an hour, or you just do 5 minutes periodically, all sporadically throughout your day when you have that moment, or when you need to like really focus and reground and get out of your head, or whatever negative situation is kind of pulling you down. Like really, I'll guide you through. So the first thing we're going to do though is I'm going to do the bowls at the beginning, because I'm going to use the frequency of the bowl to clear your energy space and your energy. So we'll do the breathing to start, and then just realize the bowl is going to come in, and then I'll guide you through what I want you to do for grounding, and then sitting in your heart space. All right, I'm just going to close this door. Okay, so finding your comfortable spot, your bed, wherever you're watching this, just beginning to breathe nice and slowly and easily. And then once you feel like all those little fidgets are out of your body and you're nice and settled and comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. And then we're going to take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then we're going to do this 2 more times. And as you're breathing in, count to 4. And as you exhale, count to 4. Now, still sitting with eyes closed, taking in one more nice big deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Both hands and placing them over your heart center, over heart chakra. And just breathing in, focus on trying to bring your breath right into that heart center. And first, I'm just going to ask for Mother Earth to connect with us right now through our feet and our root and sacral chakra so that she can just help anchor and ground us while we do this higher raising of frequency. So she's got the body taken care of. She's going to hold us and keep us safe and secure and grounded during this process. And then next, I'm going to get you just to focus still at that heart center. Begin to feel it within your hands. Any energy that you can feel, just sort of that soft glow of light. And while you do that, I'm just going to connect our crown and soul star up to Father, up to the universe, up to Source. This connection is just to help us with this higher frequency and to have knowing and understanding. And now returning back to heart center. Again, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And we'll do that 3 times. And every time you breathe in and then out, feel the light within your heart begin to expand. And you can make this expansion as small or as big as you need at this time. And then again, just feeling into this energy. And what I want you to do is feel like it's raising up. Just the energy level, continuing increasing, but going upwards. That upwards might also include expansion. So if it is carrying out to the side, that's fine. And just knowing the messaging coming here is that this energy that you can feel that is expanding is pure love. This higher energy frequency of love. Allow it to expand. Allow it to put a smile onto your face. Allow it to let you take a deep breath that you may have just been holding so tightly to. And now we're just going to sit in this beautiful, warm, peaceful, loving energy for a minute in silence. And now we're going to take a secondary light from heart center. This one's more that rose quartz love energy. Just going to expand that out all the way so that it encompasses our full body. This is just going to give us a layer of protection of energy, keeping this lovely container of energy within our heart, but also helping us to heal throughout every chakra and all of our body and our mind and our energy field. Now, gathering that heart, I'm going to take the 3 deep breaths again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then when you're ready, we'll break the connection by just releasing our hands out in front of us and allowing some of that heart to flow to others and the world. So breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth 3 times. And just releasing your hands out in front of you. Allow it to flow. And then still sitting with eyes closed, knowing that you have your nice, beautiful rose quartz bubble around you to keep you in the love space and in peace for your night of sleep, or whenever you're doing this meditation. Taking in one nice last big deep breath in through the nose, feeling grounded and connected back into your body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Okay. So yeah, I've been working on that. That little process, if you can remember it, or even just like I said last time, it's just start at the heart. Make sure you're grounded though. But like sometimes I've been finding like if I'm in a tizzy or something's affected me through my day, I'll do that just to kind of bring myself back, and that energy around me and keeps out those lower frequencies that are definitely trying to trip us up lately. Little buggers who smell like them like little bugs that they are. Anyway, but that's not nice either. So just wrap everything and wrap yourself and wrap everything in love, and it'll be fine. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to keep working on like the development of that meditation. Probably we'll be doing that quite a bit through the next, just leading up to probably to solstice. And yeah, I might do a few other guided meditations. I just haven't been writing a lot lately like I used to, which I don't know. I love it. I'm trying to reach this other deck back here and I forgot it was way back there. Anyway, yeah. I can't get it. Hang on. There we go. That's totally. Anyway, so yeah, that's just what we'll keep working on. Again, I feel like this is like, that's what I should call it, is the sacred reverence meditation. Yeah, and I think if we just can keep doing that every day, everything will just keep. Sorry, we're just getting a space weather notification. Oh, solar flare. Oh, it's a big one. M1. Yeah, okay. So maybe maybe we're not sleeping tonight. Ooh, yeah, it's a pretty big one. Let's see. Yeah, M-class solar flare just went off. And we're sitting at a KP3, which is, it's not super high, but it's lots of energy coming at us. So hopefully you're in your little pink bubble and you'll be just fine. Let's do 3 more cards and just get a sense of where this energy's at. And then, yeah, I will upload the reading for the cards for the week, just depending when I have internet tomorrow. Like I said, we're getting some upgrades to our internet. So I don't know how long it'll be out for and when I'll get that video up, but I'll do my best to get it right away. All right, what have we got here? Divine Source. Help me to know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. Yeah, this is another big thing that's been coming up, but we'll get into it. Probably it'll come up in the reading for the week. Trusting the universe and trusting that everything's going to be okay is really being asked of us a lot, especially like, I have those moments where it's like, yeah, we're done. We're not going to make it through this. Who are we kidding? And then I have to like smack myself a bit and say, stop thinking like that and trust that there's a plan and it is all going exactly the way it was supposed to, always supposed to. And then we get self-love, all that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. It's funny, I was just going to say this is an inner child. This isn't a father and son or a person and child. I long to take care of myself like never before. Yeah, that's also that, like I said at the beginning, that's part of this develop your plan. This isn't just a plan about I'm going to eat better, sleep better, stop drinking, stop whatever, negative habits, that kind of thing. This is about your spiritual plan. How are you going to raise your own energy? All those things help, right? Stop drinking, stop using drugs, stop beating yourself up, have more self-love, all of our bad habits. And then, just not taking care of ourselves, not getting proper sleep, not eating properly. Those things all help raise our vibration. But if you're like me, when things get really intense, it's just easier to be lazy and pass and not do any of the work because it's just easier to sit. I don't know why, to sit in the lower frequency. The higher frequencies are tricky and they're not fun all the time. But then neither is the lower ones. When you get there and you're in a crap storm of like depression and just not enjoying life. But we came here to enjoy life. So we got to start working on a better plan, doing some inner child work, letting that kid play. The kid wants to play. Your inner child wants to play. Go play. And the last one, may I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. Love it. And if that doesn't say ascension, all those lotuses opening up, broken open, right? This is our week. We're breaking open. Allow our heart and our third eye to really expand, willingly release everything that's no longer serving us. It's just time. And feel like sort of like we're on a bit of a repeat in terms of, like I said, kind of saying the same things to you every week in the cards and that, but it's just because we're here. Like we've been trying to usher this time in for a very long period of time, and now it's here. It's funny though, because when I talk to friends and people who've been doing this even a couple years or a long time, we're kind of like, here it is, and now we're like, ooh, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this. I didn't sign up. This isn't yeah. So, but sorry, no more excuses. It's just time. And And we just have to trust. Oh, that's the other thing we're doing too, is like, we're like, oh no, this isn't it. No, it can't possibly be it. Except we've been waiting and waiting for the staff. And so why we just won't like succeed to it and trust the universe and let it happen instead of kicking and screaming and fighting and oof. Anyway, we'll get there. We just have, I always say too, like right now, if you've been doing the work, I feel like we're in this like little pattern of we're almost being given a chance to, we don't rest on your laurels and be like, get all cocky and be like, I got this, and it goes down. Still be doing the work, doing the work up until this point. We're just kind of waiting for other people to catch up. There's still a lot of people out there really out of tune and out of touch with what's really going on. And that's by no fault of their own, right? That's by, and our job isn't to be here to wake people up. It's, we can plant seeds and we can be there ready to help them when they're ready. But our job, again, it's an inside job. It starts with us first. Just do your work and be a beacon of light. And that is all that is really, truly required of us in this next little while. So if you've been working hard and you've been waiting for this, and it kind of feels now like you're like, I don't know what to do, I think we're being given a little respite. Not like this is just a quick little pit stop on the road trip. So like, don't go wandering off too far and meditating so deeply that you miss the roadside, oh, the bus took off without me. It won't do that. But just, take this time to rest a little bit and regroup and get your plan in place, like whatever that looks like to you. Start taking better care of yourself and play and laugh and get out in nature. And yeah, it's just time. It'll be much easier to go through this if we're actually prepared, right? If we're just kind of resting on our laurels, I think we'll get caught with our universal pants down. We don't want that. Anyway, so that's it for tonight. I love you guys. Please take care of yourselves, and we will see you for the card read later this week. Bye. Good night. I love you. Sleep well.